And I think that soccer is an inferior sport to sailing.
Are you talking as
American
me now or
football.
as Jake?
See, I think that...
Okay, so it's me. I have a really big question for you.
That.
Sick shirt. Sick hat.
You have your sunglasses? I don't know where my sun... I have a really big question for you.
Do we match better now?
So I was doing this regatta earlier today. And on it, my skipper was just not picking up the slack. So I said to him, bro, you're not picking up the slack. And fish over there, he says, you know what? I can't be bothered. I just ran a mile today. I don't know. I just found that interesting. My head's too wide for this hat.
Definitely.
I have a square head.
The hair is contributing, but same for me. We both have the same little Jufro coming out. That was remarkably close.
Can't believe you're drinking that sugar-full Dr. Pepper.
But more genuinely shocked that we are wearing almost the same thing. And that you remembered fish.
Did I just totally guessed that.
Yeah, fish is the GOAT.
Did you see? I was reading the New York Times earlier. And I can't believe what they're doing to Pam Bondi.
What'd they do to Pam Bondi?
I thought I was the only one fucking her.
That's a good joke, I think. But what'd they do to Pam Bondi?
They fired her.
They fired her?
Yeah. Did you not see that?
I thought that was Christy Noem.
I read this in the New York Times.
I thought that was Christy Noem.
He fired both of them.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's the one with the husband? The one with the tits.
I don't know.
You don't know about this?
I don't know about this, nor do I particularly feel like learning about it.
What?
Based on the way you're describing it.
No, you actually would lose your mind. They discovered that her husband, I don't know which one of these, it's either Pam Bondi or Christy Noem. Not that the cross-dressing is funny, because you should express yourself as you see fit. It's that he is a deeply, deeply homophobic cross-dresser who's in love with having big tits.
Okay.
You haven't seen this?
That is just a closeted trans woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's
likes cross-dressing, likes having tits. You're just a trans woman. Also homophobic.
Well,
also homophobic points towards internalized transphobia, trans woman.
but does that necessarily mean that drag?
And my favorite podcast is Ben Shapiro.
That's not my favorite podcast.
In 8th grade it was.
Yeah, but I should hope that I have become.
I was watching The Daily with Michael Barbaro.
I don't watch that. Who should I try first? Do you think it's Christy Noem's husband?
I'm going to go on my phone for 10 minutes straight and force you to carry the conversation.
It's not Christy Noem, is it? Husband photo. Perfect.
You see Berkeley Smith from high school? Okay, yes, he likes having boobs. I'm telling you, it's a trans woman.
No, but you didn't answer my question. Does
What
that
is the
necessitate? Am I stupid? Necessitate that drag? Are they drag women or drag men?
Drag queens.
Drag queens. You're
yeah.
right. Drag queens. Does that necessitate that they want to be trans? Because they're like the epitome of that.
No, I think it's...
They love their fake boobs, love being a woman, but I thought that they were dudes.
I don't think they're... This is something I've also wondered. The kind of takeaway I've received is that it's like A lot of them are men who like cross-dressing. A lot of them are more androgynous men who like cross-dressing. I don't know if that's an antiquated term. But also some of them are trans women. It's like they're not like, it's like both.
Okay.
Yeah. That's at least my understanding.
Interesting. I had a really big question, but I totally forgot.
You see Lindsay Ellison from high school? She got married.
Lindsay Ellison? Isn't that the guy?
Here, I'll spend 10 minutes talking about it and showing you her Instagram to see if she follows me.
What? I'm a little confused on that last one, but isn't Lindsay Ellison the right-wing billionaire?
No.
Yeah, I thought he owns Comcast, Oracle.
Lindsay Ellis.
Ellison.
No, Lindsay Ellis, I believe, is a YouTuber. David Ellison. Is it Lindsay Ellison? No.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm going to spend 10 minutes Googling something on my phone.
That's not 10 minutes, but that's a good question. Oracle CEO.
Who is Oracle's CEO name? Is her name Lindsay Ellison? Is
Larry
she a woman?
Ellison. Larry.
There you are.
Larry Ellison. Certified jackass, but really good sailor.
Dude, it's episode 81 of the podcast.
I can't believe it. I should have brought a G-Fro.
What?
Or a beard.
Yeah, so
that would
that
have
you
completed
could do me.
the bit.
You want to drink a beer?
No.
You're not 21 yet. Right?
Mm-mm. Nor do I think I will. My roommates had this really elaborate plan to make me blackout drunk. But what if I just refuse?
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
Like, I have no desire to drink.
You have no desire to drink. The reason you
Will
haven't...
you come gambling with me, though?
Sure. The reason you
want
haven't...
to go to Encore and be systemically targeting Asian women? Because that's what Encore does?
What?
Did you not see this in the Globe?
No.
Oh, my goodness. Encore is like they're like one of the most...
I've heard of them.
They're the most successful casino outside of Nevada
Mm-hmm.
in the world. The one here in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because they have shuttle van. So I guess in Asian culture, gambling is a way of coming together. And so they systemically like hunt down Asian neighborhoods and put free shuttles to Encore there. And just like pilfer the Asian community with gambling like addiction. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
And a big expose came out about how like they focus all their efforts on specifically Asian communities.
Wow.
Because despite not making up nearly like a third or something of their...
They gamble at higher
the gambling
rates.
Yeah, they're like crazy, highly represented. Which is crazy.
Yeah. No, but you wouldn't drink. The reason you haven't drank is not because you're under 21. It's because you didn't like it in principle.
Yeah, it's true.
And so that's not going to change when you turn 21.
It's a value proposition for me.
Yeah. You would just now be more of the kind of person who at like a business dinner, if they're like, let's order like a bottle of whiskey for the table. I don't know. This is something, I assume that's something they do.
I don't know either.
You would be more willing to say yes, but you're not the type to get drunk.
I don't even really want to try it. I have no desire. But you know what has really, really gotten to me? I think on my graduation day, I will have a cigar.
Okay.
Mostly because I saw this dude randomly in Harvard Square with a pipe in his hand. And I just want to be Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, but a cigar is very different from a pipe.
But where would I get a pipe for a one-time thing? So I figure cigar is the next best. Is that a reasonable thing or no?
If you're doing it to be Sherlock...
Should I just get a pipe?
Then you got to get the pipe.
I got to just get a pipe.
You got to go all the way.
Should I get a hat too? Arguably, yes.
Arguably, yes. A cigar is not the kind of thing. Sherlock wouldn't smoke a cigar.
You don't think?
Sherlock would, if anything, smoke a cigarette, not a cigar.
Really?
A cigar is a display of wealth, normally.
And the pipe isn't?
The pipe is too, but it has some whimsical elements
more like
to it.
Intelligence?
The pipe, yes. The pipe is a symbol for intelligence in a way. And it is also a vehicle, not necessarily the the product itself. Like, I assume you could get really great tobacco and put it in a pipe, or really shitty tobacco and put it in a pipe.
But isn't it funny that a man in 2026 is walking around with a pipe?
Yes.
Like, what?
Very much so.
Like, that's crazy.
Well, you just got to get addicted to crack. That's a good reason to hold a pipe with you.
But there's a glass. What are pipes made of?
Bro, the crack pipe seems so fragile. That's the thing.
But they low-key put up with a lot, because when I look at them, when I see them,
I feel like I would sit on it and crush it by accident.
You sitting on it?
I would put it in my pocket and then it'd sit on it.
No. But I'm thinking they're always burnt.
It'd be like the damn iPhone 6.
They're always burnt.
What?
And look at the back of my phone.
What about it?
It's in a full OtterBox case, shattered.
I genuinely can't tell from here.
Try to get it to catch the light.
Okay, I can kind of tell from here.
Isn't that crazy?
A little bit.
Fucking bullshit OtterBox. Fuck OtterBox. Unless you want to sponsor the show.
Aren't OtterBoxes not even like the ones?
What do you mean?
There's like a different one that's like better.
Life Proof. You remember those?
Yeah.
From like 6th grade, and they had the huge.
Do they still sell those?
They still sell those, but they don't sell them with the stupid film. Remember the film that they used to have on them? On the front that used to always get super nasty?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You had a Life Proof
I
case.
did have one.
And they had the screw down aux cord hole.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yep.
God, rest in peace, the aux cord. Which is hilarious. Isn't the missing aux cord hilarious now that phones are thicker than ever?
Yeah, but the whole reason...
Because we had like 2 years where they were really thin.
2 year.
Yo, Biden.
You have 2 year where the phone is very thin.
But remember that? Like for the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 8?
Yeah.
No, there was no iPhone 8. No, there was no iPhone 9.
There was no iPhone 9. There was an iPhone 8.
The iPhone 7 and 8 were really thin. And then now, like, they're chonksters. You got to admit they're chonky.
No, they're only chonky with the cases.
Disagree.
They're relatively...
The iPhone 6 was super thin and still had a headphone jack.
They're relatively chonky, but, like, they're about the same as, like, the olds. Yeah.
You mean when I'm wrong?
Yes.
Look up the width of an iPhone 6 and an iPhone.
Let me Google something for 10 minutes.
It's useful to know information.
No, you have to live in the fucking moment. People these days are always like,
I want to be mostly correct.
Yeah, so what? Instead, we let our imaginations run wild with the discussions we have on hand.
Yeah, but what you have right now is probably false. Like, I disagree with you.
But I think it's so much better to just pine over it endlessly and to let the conversation play rather than to be like, let me consult my magic phone in a box.
Phone in a box?
My world in a box.
Better.
Yeah.
Still wrong, but better.
That's like, did you see the damn... We're just ping-ponging. The damn NASA email that was like, I have 2 versions of Outlook on my computer and neither one
and neither one worked.
It was really funny.
And they were like, you have to use the Outlook uninstaller tool.
I saw that last night.
I just like that we're still uniquely human, you know?
Yeah.
And that NASA is still running like garbage.
Yeah. Well, I'm not informed enough about that to have an opinion.
But I like the people at NASA.
I would prefer, like, we should just kill all military funding and give it to NASA.
I totally 1000% agree.
Yeah.
We would be on Mars right now if we spent $1 trillion on space exploration for the last 40 years.
But even if you're just like, we sent a few rockets up into space to like go up and down. And
I'm still here for it.
Yeah, I'm still down.
I'm still here.
Fuck it. Those
and
2
probably,
trillion
even though
rockets.
definitely it has like emissions problems, right? Probably still less than all the bajillions of people we fly around for the military.
And I'm a fan of effective altruism, so I'll pay for it all, and then we'll just figure it out later. Because I'm a Silicon Valley guy.
Good.
And I work at Goldman Sachs.
Did you read Effective Altruism?
No. I read a book.
Do you think that I'm an effective altruist?
No, I'm doing a bit.
Oh, okay.
That's the bit.
I just don't.
I came up with this bit as I was sailing around on the regatta in the Charles River.
I wasn't at the Charles River.
I was up in Connecticut, sailing a rich person's boat out into the middle of the ocean into the Marianas Trench.
Do you know where the Mariana Trench is?
No, but I know it's in the ocean and it's pretty deep.
It's near Thailand.
That's for them to figure out.
Sorry?
It's for them to figure out.
Oh, who's them? Are we talking about our audience?
I am down for us to explore in space or the ocean.
I honestly,
I'm down.
Are you okay with the fact that we know more about space than the ocean?
I am.
Does that sit with you?
I am impartial about it.
You're impartial?
I'm impartial. People say that as like a thing of like, and that's why we need to look into the ocean. And then some people will say that and then they'll be like, I don't give a fuck. Keep exploring space. I think they're both dope. Oh shit, 2 pies type shit. Explore both. Who gaff?
Well, here's my...
Give us NASA for the ocean. NUSA.
We have that.
NUSA.
It's not called NUSA. No soy?
National Academy of Space Acceleration.
Do you think that's what NASA
what does it stand for? What does it stand for? Tell it to me. Tell it to me if you're so confident.
Take your guess.
Yeah, I told you my guess.
You said National... What?
Acceleration of Space. Acceleration? No.
Acceleration?
No, I said National Academy of Space Academia. I don't know. Fuck it. National Association of Space Academia. There. That's my guess. What is it? If you're so fucking confident. If you're so fucking confident over there.
You said National what?
Association of Space Academy. No. Academia.
No, I think you're close. It's of space and aeronautics.
Bro, who gaff about aeronautics?
Loki, it's the only reason you could fly to Boston, so...
Yeah, but like, we have that figured out. I don't care about what's in the damn ozone layer. I care about what's beyond it.
Do we have it figured out? A lot of plane crashes these days.
But that's not because of the aeronautics. That's because we're fucking idiots on the ground. Ain't it? Normally.
Well, some of them are happening in the sky.
Yeah, I guess that's damn true.
Right? But actually, a lot of them, you're right. A lot of them are happening on the ground.
But it's always because of like the engine being fucked up or the plane being fucked up in some way because they could.
But that's aeronautics.
Yeah, but it's like we know the science of it. We're not like finding new shit in the sky.
Wrong.
True.
What?
What are we finding in the sky besides a Chinese weather balloon every 4 years? Tell me.
We're finding all sorts of new shit.
Tell me.
We're better at we're trying to get better at doing supersonic flight because we messed it up last time.
But like what new are we finding in the sky?
We're much more efficient at it.
That's not new.
That is new.
No, that's same.
The fact that you can fly from here to Perth with no fuel stops is nuts.
Yeah, but NASA doesn't need to fucking figure that out.
That is part of their job.
Put NASA on space.
I agree.
Put NASA on space.
Why are we not on the moon at all times?
Well,
do you know how aura-maxing that is?
What was it? I read some tweet that explained it last night. It was like, the only reason we went to the moon was because of the space race. And then afterwards, the Soviets like stopped giving a shit. And then we were like, we should find somewhere new to habitate. And we kind of were like, we don't need the moon anymore. So then we just started looking at Mars. But then now we're going back for some reason. I mean, I'm not against it, but I don't know why.
I think it's because the Chinese are there.
So it's just space race 2?
Yeah, I think we're in space race 2.
Okay.
But I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
a lot of cool shit came out of the space race.
Cool shit. Hey, space race is better than Cold War.
But here's the problem.
It's better.
Here's the problem. We're kind of doing both.
Yeah, and we kind of did both in the original space race.
Yeah, I guess you're right, because we did have a lot of proxy wars back then, didn't we?
Well, yeah, and there was also the normal threat of global war in the Cold War and nuclear war.
Are we in the 70s again? Or in the 60s again?
No, we're like, dude, I saw the AI.
We're kind of in the 60s again.
I saw that,
but AI not the part of the 60s where we're like liberating the civil rights movement. We're kind of just in the bad part of the 60s.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I saw the AI doc.
Was that any good?
No.
I figured it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I figured it would be because the actual CEOs were in it that would make it worse. Because then they have some say.
Not even for that. It was just the most nonpartisan thing ever.
What do you mean by that?
It was like, I brought this up because it kind of shares a lot of the same existential dread as like Cold War stuff. But it was like the first third of it is like, oh my God, we're all gonna fucking die. And then the second third of it is like, wait, AI's gonna cure humanity. And then the last third of it is like, so which of these is real? Call your senators. Yeah. No, it's
how many senators do you think have ever been convinced by a phone call?
Yeah, dude. I was saying this. I wrote it up in my Letterboxd review that I think ending any kind of documentary with a call to action is lazy writing, because it's just like a direct call to action. Because like it's pawning off a narrative finish for like you find a solution that you're happy with.
Well, maybe that call to action, but I think if you're making a cancer documentary and then you say give blood,
yeah,
that's not a bad call to
no,
action.
but I think it's it depends. But I think that's the answer.
But it could be a lazy out.
I think
Is
it's
that what you're
more.
saying?
Yeah, I think it's more often a lazy out, and that it's like because a documentary.
Because then you don't have to tie everything neat in a bow. Is
exactly because you don't need
okay.
you don't
Maybe
need
I
a
agree.
satisfying ending.
Because
it's just
now
like
it's like now it's my problem to deal with. Now I got to schedule an appointment.
Yeah, it's like because it's like for like documentaries that are about shit. Like that's like the best thing to do is like rhetorically I get it.
Right.
Like for AI shit, like, there needs to be like safeguards or whatever, blah, 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 blah. For cancer, like you should give blood, I guess. I don't know.
But
like,
I was kind of making something up.
For what I assume if you have hematoma, maybe you need.
Words are already.
I think that's blood cancer.
I believe you. I think hematoma is actually growth, like a blood tumor, like something is growing with a lot of blood in it.
That's cancer.
I don't think it's cancerous.
So, but a tumor is cancer.
Not always.
When is it not?
There are tumors that are benign. I know this because my dear friend.
But that's a benign cancer.
It's not cancer.
I think it's cancer.
Not a cancer.
I'm pretty sure it's a cancer.
Not a cancer. I promise you it's not a cancer. Because my friend had brain surgery because he had a tumor, a benign tumor behind his eye. Not cancer though.
I think it's a benign cancer. But anyway, I get it rhetorically.
I get it, yeah. Sorry, this is about filmmaking.
I get it rhetorically, but it is still like, give me a good story.
Do you think it's because they think they're trying to one-up the black screen sad song, he grew up to be 18 and now he drives a truck?
What are you?
You know what I'm saying? Where they have a song and then a picture. Oh. It's a black screen, but there's a picture and then there's text of what happened.
Yeah. Well, it's like
after filming, JoJo went to high school.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think it's
JoJo would go on to graduate top of his class?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. He is now on his way to Stanford.
I mean, it's like, well, I think you only, yeah.
Do you think that's lazy filmmaking? I don't, because I like reading those things.
To a certain degree, but not as much.
Sometimes it's nice, right? Sometimes it's nice to read what happened.
That's normally not used as a substitute for like a good ending. That's normally like an epilogue, if anything. It's like, we got an ending and this is just so that you have some extra information.
Good point.
Now, you could make the argument that providing of extra information is like a subversion of the original story. You could make that argument. I don't know if I
don't know if I would agree with that argument though.
But like, well, if it has a sad ending and then it's like Joe would go on to like,
and then it contradicts that.
Yeah, then it's like that kind of blows.
Yeah.
It's like, but I don't know. But
lowkirkenuinenly, you're right.
Here's the thing. Lowkirkenuinenly came first.
I ignore that.
It came first.
I agree that it came first.
Why do you ignore it?
Because it's absurd.
That's why it's funny.
Here's why I ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Shakespeare said a lot of crazy shit.
Mm.
But we only really remember the words that we like. Do you agree?
I guess.
Right?
What words did Blood come up with?
I think he came up with a lot, but
I know,
honestly,
I think so too, but I couldn't name you
couldn't
any.
give you not one of them.
Yeah.
But I know that, like, I guarantee you Hobgoblin, some Shakespeare shit.
Maybe.
Right? Because King was just, he was making words that he just interlaced.
I keep remembering that I'm in the Javi costume.
Well, all you have to do is look down.
What do you mean?
Look down.
I'm proud of my school.
Good.
I think I just work at, I go to the best school in the nation, and I'm filled with a sense of pride every day because I look around the classroom and see everyone, and I'm just so motivated by the way their work ethic and their skill level, and I just want to be on their level.
Isn't that nice?
What?
I mean, say it, feel it, and believe it.
I don't believe it.
No, but feel it and believe it. As
I
if
don't
you were
believe
me.
it.
As if you were me, though.
You
go to Emerson, so the people are generally
worse.
Not worse.
Degenerates.
No. Listen, have some more respect for your class.
They're
generally less motivated by school because they're creatives and they prefer to spend their time outside of class kissing their lesbian boyfriends.
Right. I was in my comedy.
Is that a good joke or is that a bad joke?
I was gonna go for something similar. It's a little bit
like, I don't want to be homophobic. I'm more making fun of the people here than I am of being homophobic.
No, you're if anything making fun of the people who will call straight men lesbians.
Right. That's more of my point.
Yeah. I guess it could be interpreted as transphobic.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I didn't get that though.
Yeah. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure.
I was in my comedy editing class.
I can't believe that that's a real class.
On Wednesday. And
that class is 4 hours, if I remember correctly?
It is 4 hours, and it's with the public masturbator. Huh? No, by the end of that class, I was so sleep deprived. I had gotten like 5 hours of sleep twice in a row. I was so annoyed with the public masturbator kid that I was just telling myself over and over as like a way to like try to get through it. Of just like, I'll just kill him. I'll just kill him. I'll just kill him. I'll just kill him. That class is miserable.
I can't believe that's a real person you interact with.
What, the guy that masturbates publicly and yet is so chipper in all of his interactions, but also socially anxious as all hell?
Yeah.
He said he wants to be a director. We're like, what? You want to be the next Weinstein? I don't know if...
Maybe that's a good...
What? No, he couldn't be a director. What are you talking about? You can't be both socially anxious and a public masturbator. Louis C.K. was very charismatic.
I'm Tarantino.
Tarantino, as far as we have known, has not publicly masturbated.
But he's the type
Nor
of guy.
is he socially anxious.
You don't think so?
No.
He seems kind of inept to me.
He seems socially unaware, but not anxious. And angle your mic a little better.
Fair point.
Yeah. He's the kind of guy to go on a podcast and shit talk Paul Dano for no reason.
I don't know who that is, but I agree.
He did do that. Tarantino went on a podcast and shit talk the actor for the Riddler in the Batman. The answer is cucumber.
One of the greatest videos of all time. Do you agree or do you not agree? If the funny video playlist was actively updated, that would be in it.
I think it is in it.
Why do you think they stopped making the Riddler, that movies?
They haven't stopped.
Are they making another one?
Mm-hmm. It's just it's been delayed over and over and over again.
Why?
I don't know.
Is it because Christopher Nolan's a bitch?
No. It's, I think a lot of production, they were having a hard time getting the script right for a while. And then I think there were some concerns about the cinematographer because I wonder if my camera's in your camera shot, but whatever. It's too late to be worried about it.
Are on?
No, they're on. I just don't know if the camera's in your camera.
Oh, as in shot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, not because Nolan. Because
the director of cinematography.
Yeah, it shared the cinematographer with Dune for a while, and so I don't know if it's still the same.
Busy with Dune.
I think the cinematographer for Dune is the DP. It's the same term. For the Batman, and so I think there was like some concerns of who the cinematographer would be for the sequel. But it was really the script that was making it take like they only finalized the script I think last semester or something. Wow. Yeah. But like there was a follow-up TV show that followed the Penguin, which was pretty good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was pretty
called
good.
The Penguin?
I believe so.
So that's the TV show that came out while we were in like just entering college?
Yeah, it was around then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, it was pretty good.
I didn't realize that was the same universe. Is that also Nolan?
No. None of it's Nolan.
How is that the same? I thought
Nolan's not, no.
Who's the director of that?
No, Reeves. That's the director. What?
The one with...
No. Oh, Nolan. Sorry. Nolan. No. Nolan did the Dark Knight movies. That is separate from The Batman.
The Batman is Reeves.
The Batman is Reeves.
And that's the one that I like that's like underneath.
Yes, with Paul Dano.
And
the answer is Cucumber.
And the guy who was in Twilight.
Robert Pattinson. That is directed by Reeves. That's the Batman.
Patman.
What do they call it? They call him Pattinson?
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I prefer Patman.
That one is coming out. The sequel to that's coming out. I believe it's next fall. But I'm not sure.
Okay. But it has been like 4 years.
Yes. It will be 5 by the time it comes out.
Shame.
And I think they're making maybe a spin-off movie of it that's going to come out sometime in the next year.
A spin-off of what?
It's a Clayface movie.
What?
Clayface.
As in like stop motion?
No, there's a Batman villain named Clayface. He's an old villain. He hasn't been in much. But it's going to be a horror movie about him.
Is Batman in it?
I don't know.
Was Batman in the Penguin?
No.
I'm not interested.
It was a good crime TV show, though.
But I prefer Batman. Don't you?
Well, I think there's... Now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't know if... Because there's a new Batman coming out. There's that Batman, which I believe is coming out next fall. But there's also a different new Batman, which I think is also coming out next fall. And it's going to be the Batman that takes place in the same universe as Superman, which is a different Batman.
Right, because this was a separate universe without Superman.
Yes. For some stupid reason.
Okay, so I'm in a creativity class. Yes, it's gay.
A creativity class.
Yeah.
Contrasted with this whole school. A creativity class. That's so funny.
It's a class called creativity.
Dude, come on. Really?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. And where we talk about different aspects of creativity. It's taught by David Atherton. It's a great class. He's a Japanese literature professor. Professor? Now, what race do you think this Japanese literature professor is?
Based on his last name, I'd say British.
Not a race, but yeah. He's not British, but he looks British, which is enough. So maybe Britain is a race. Because you can always smell a British person. Like you can
just look at their teeth.
Or they're like weirdly tall, but not like proportional.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Tall and like kind of skinny.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
And they talk about the pub a lot.
Yes. And are weirdly obsessed with soccer.
Football.
good.
But they don't say it like that.
No, they don't say
They
like
say
that.
football.
Yeah. But then when you say, oh, you mean when you say soccer, that's when
They say, you mean football.
no, that's when they emphasize the.
I've never heard them emphasize the oot very much.
Really?
They always just say football or footy. That's what
Footy,
they say.
yeah.
They say footy.
Footy. Good. That was a good.
And see, I think that soccer is an inferior sport to sailing. And
Are you talking as me
American
now or
football.
as Jake?
see, I think that
Okay, so it's me.
when I'm just feeling the wind in my hair in the middle of a regatta when I'm sailing on a Vidala, I just feel like a new person. And you look up at the sky and see the bright blue. And then you got to work with your team together.
Are you
to put
upset
in-
that I enjoy my life? Is that minorly what it is?
No. This stemmed from I think I posted it in the Discord that we don't use anymore, which is like Javi comes into the podcast with topics like, I ate a hard-boiled egg today, and I just think that's interesting. I think that's what I said. Let me check. It was something like that.
What? Which one? Dougie Gang?
No, this is in the old topics channel.
Really?
Hobby podcast topics be like, I ate 2 hard-boiled eggs yesterday, and I just think that's interesting.
That's a great joke, by the way. That is like a well-structured, well-timed joke.
And then I'm sitting across from you like, how the fuck do I build upon that? What's the yes and here?
What was I talking about before this? Creativity.
Yeah, your stupid ass creativity class. What a STEM ass class.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we're
a
just
humanities
grouping
class.
all of creativity together.
Yeah, we
just
are.
the broad idea of creativity.
Correct. And I have an assignment due at 11.
That's like saying, oh yeah, it's my emotions class where we talk
There is
what it's like to have
genuinely a
feelings.
class called emotions.
And you make fun of us for not having a math class. Meanwhile, this is your whole encapsulation of the arts.
Well, no. It's because it's
It's creativity class.
because that's a general ed class.
We
And
do
so if
finger
you-
painting in there.
No, it's because if you wanted to explore more, you could branch out.
What? You just go to your. It's so stupid. Creativity class.
It's nice. It's a good class.
It's such a
Like
catch-all,
we were talking about copyright today or today, Thursday. And I wonder, how does that copyright work for the Batman? Is it free? Is it in the public domain?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's fully owned by DC.
Yep.
Then why did they let this happen? Why did they let there be so many Batman movies?
Well,
Do you think that there are more Batman movies than Adventures movies?
Adventures.
Marvel Cinematic Universe movies?
That's a good question.
'Cause there are a lot of Batman movies.
I think there are.
Every 4 years, somebody's like, the Batman sucked. Let's make it suck more.
I think there's probably almost as many Batman movies as Marvel up to Endgame.
God, it really fell off the rails there, huh?
They're having a resurgence lately, but
In what?
Daredevil's fire, Wonder Man was fire.
Wonder Man?
Wonder Man?
When
He's a
did
man and he's made out of wonder.
When did that come out? Is it a TV show?
It is a TV show. It's one season.
I'm not caring about TV shows.
It's actually their best TV show.
What is Wonder Man's powers? And if you tell me smiles and happiness, I'll break this microphone.
No, he has like he goes like, and then it boom. It's actually an amazing TV show because like he probably uses his powers for a total of 3 minutes in the whole show. It's just a show that's about him trying to be an actor and getting coached by this other actor. That's like the whole show. It's 8 episodes, the whole season. It's actually their best show.
And it's about superheroes how?
Because he's a superhero in hiding. and because there's like law, he is like the guy mentoring him is like trying to also spy on him, but also like starts caring about him. And then it's like there's like this agency which is like trying to find out if he has powers, and then if he does, to like lock him up. But he's trying to hide it because there's like some like production rule, some like Hollywood rule against superheroes being actors or whatever. It's really good. I watched it in like one day. And also the episodes are only 30 minutes. So it's 8:30s. So it's like
4 hours.
Yeah, but it's like pretty tight. But then there's Daredevil, which is coming out now. The new Spider-Man looks good.
How can they keep doing Spider-Man?
It's the same reason they're still doing Batman's.
His dad is dead.
His dad is always dead.
No, Iron Man is his dad. Iron Man's dead.
Yeah, but Spider-Man and Iron Man rarely have that much of a connection in the comics.
So is this a new universe with Tom Holland still as Spider-Man?
No, it's the same universe.
But everything's fucked.
Javi, if your dad died, would you be like, my life's over?
Yep.
Nah.
No.
You'd be like that for like 2 years, and then you'd move on.
No. I'm saying that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, isn't everything fucked?
No. They came back to normal.
No, but Iron Man's dead.
Yeah. He sacrificed himself, and everyone coming back to normal.
So isn't all evil gone?
He was just one guy. No, it's not all evil. It was just Thanos.
Largely the source of their conflict for like a bajillion.
But they're still
movies.
Like criminals and shit.
So what? Now we're punking up on your average drugstore robber?
Yeah, and it's great.
No way. What movie?
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, the first.
What was the last one about?
What? The last what?
Post.
Okay. I hate how we always talk about Marvel movies, but whatever.
Really, this is a Marvel movie podcast.
Okay. The first Spider-Man movie after Endgame,
right,
was Spider-Man being like, damn, my dad's dead. And then Mysterio. And Mysterio was kind of just like a scam artist who was wanting to trick the world into giving him a lot of money.
Was that the drone guy?
Yes.
He survived?
No, he died. He died at the end of the movie.
That's the one with the gun, right?
Yeah, he had a gun and he shot himself.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That was post-Endgame?
That was the first movie post-Endgame.
I've seen that one.
Because part of the reason Mysterio wants to be the new Iron Man. That's the whole thing.
But he's a villain.
Yeah, because he's evil. But he wants to trick people into thinking he's Iron Man.
Oh, right. I remember now.
But then at the end of that one, he reveals to the whole world that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Right.
So then in the next Spider-Man, it's all about how it's like magic and shit. Because then Peter goes to Doctor Strange and is like, hey, make everyone forget I'm Spider-Man. But then that like breaks reality. And so then all the different Spider-Mans from different dimensions comes in. And that one ends by Peter being like, okay, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice my friends knowing me and everything. Because the whole thing was that he fucked up the spell by being like, no, make my friends remember me. And then Doctor Strange was like, you fucked it up. But like Benedict Cumberbatch doing an American accent. So like pretty good. But so at the end of the movie, he's like, you know what? Just let them forget about me. It's fine. Because if he doesn't, then the whole world will like blow up. And so he does. And so now the new one is
Zendaya has to fall back in love with him?
Kind of. Zendaya doesn't even know who he is. The new one's like 4 years later. They're in college and Peter Parker's depressed. Because in a way, Peter Parker is dead. And the only person who lives now is Spider-Man. Because he spent the last 4 years just being Spider-Man. Since all of his connections to like his humanity are gone. Because his aunt died in the last
Asian
Spider-Man.
Guy is gone?
He doesn't remember him. He lost all of his freaking friends.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
And so now he's in this new one, and it's all about, I think what they're doing is like it's supposed to be something about like connecting with like your dark side or whatever, because they're embracing like they brought the Hulk in, and of course the Hulk's whole shtick is like, you know, figuring out the light and dark in you. They brought the Punisher in, and the Punisher's whole shtick is you just got to watch the Daredevil show. But like,
I like the Punisher.
The Punisher is cool.
No.
That guy.
Maybe I don't know who the Punisher is.
You should watch the Daredevil show.
Is the Punisher only in Daredevil?
In the Marvel movies, yes.
Yeah.
He has his own show, but
Where is that show on? Is that an older show?
so there is, I believe, 2 old Punisher movies, but they weren't like part of it.
They weren't Marvel.
No, not like not like MCU Marvel.
What I like about the Punisher is I'm pretty sure he has some like ideas that are not contingent that white boys would like him, but that his logo is on every
that's
white boy truck.
That's the thing, is that the Punisher is all about like rooting out corruption in positions that are supposed to be like high up the standard. Like the Punisher, for example, in the comics, I believe, like always has a lot of respect for Captain America because he's like, you are the American figure. You're like this noble person. So like, yeah.
But then people who say the N-word to actual black people.
Well, because they just think he's cool because he's like, I'll kill people who are bad. Right. But that's like hypocritical. They do something about it in the new Daredevil show. Kind of. Not a lot. They do a little bit about it.
Does he like have a gay friend?
No. What?
Does the Punisher have a gay friend?
No.
I would argue that's not doing anything about him.
I don't get the bit.
The bit is that the people who have Punisher stickers generally don't have gay friends because they reject the premise.
Oh.
And so maybe they could help by having the Punisher have a gay friend.
No. But he kills a few cops that have it on their badges in the Daredevil show. Kills like 7 cops. And then they're making a new Punisher special presentation.
What, is it a PowerPoint?
No, it's probably just like an hour 20 with the budget of a long TV show episode, but they're just putting on Disney Plus. But that's coming out in like end of April or May. No, like mid-May. And he's probably going to kill more cops than that.
Are we close to an hour?
We're like 50 and some.
Give me the exact time.
I can't see it. It's like,
neither can I.
It's like 53, but you also, I think we were rolling for a few minutes before.
Okay, so we have some time to burn, so I'll save my bit till later. This is good.
Well, what do you mean? If you have a bit, what, is it an ending bit? Or is it like a...
Well, it could be an ending bit. And so if it's an ending bit, just cut after we
okay.
Are you still Jewish?
What is that question?
Like, do you still believe in God?
A lot of Jews don't.
Now, how does that work?
The Holocaust.
Oh, that because the Holocaust happened, now Judaism is just a community.
Kind of. When you're like, we're God's chosen people, and then there's a group of people who are like,
for a long time,
who are like, we're gonna kill you. Like,
that just ruinous shit for your career.
It's like, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
I would get why you would think God maybe isn't for you after that.
Yeah, so a lot of people then stop believing. That'll be a decision I have to make in editing, whether or not to censor.
Honestly, what you should do is just cut to me at that time and let them figure it out. Like,
see it from the reflection of the window. Yeah, no, yeah.
But do you?
I am agnostic leaning atheist.
What does that mean?
So, do you know what agnostic means?
I thought that means that you're not sure.
Pretty much.
And atheist means that you're certain that there's not, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't think there's anything, but like, I don't know.
You know who Cosmic Skeptic is? Alex O'Connor. He's like a new age philosopher, and I've been watching a lot of his videos recently.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't think God is real, but I want him to be real. But I'm pretty sure he's not real because of all these things. And then I was like, I don't know why.
So you think there's a man in the sky?
No, he doesn't even think it like that. He's like, the problem of suffering really sucks for you because you say God is all really good and is all knowing and all loving. But everything kind of sucks.
I mean, yeah.
But his thing is like, I would get it if it only sucked for humans. But it sucks for animals too. So why does he make suffering for people who couldn't even be reprieved by suffering? You know what I mean?
Like,
he explains it a lot better, but
I kind of don't give a fuck about like religion talks. Like,
I know, but I was going to go differently than this. I just brought that up just to see if you would get my common reference, but you didn't. So we can move on.
It's like I have friends who are like, yeah, you know, like I just like believing in God because it feels like there's some reasoning to this. I'm like, sure.
Did your sister have a Jewish wedding?
Yeah. And I'll probably have a Jewish wedding.
Like with a Torah? Like, did she read the Torah with her partner?
I don't know. I don't remember. If it was I don't know.
Your sister's wedding that happened a month ago?
Okay, they didn't bring the whole ass fucking thing out there for it. Okay. I don't know if you do. Like, I would have remembered that. Right. But it's like, they might have just had like an excerpt. I don't remember. I wasn't fucking paying attention to all the words.
It's hard to bring out.
Yeah, it is big. I'd carry it. It's fucking heavy.
Yeah, I remember from yours.
Yeah. From my Jewish wedding. You remember.
Big, fat Jewish wedding.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll probably do a fucking...
Your mom still watch the podcast?
Yup.
Maddie and I, this could be full circle in about 2 years. But Maddie and I were talking about who would marry us. And both of our first answers was like, probably Miss Dalby, right?
She is crying listening to this right now.
But probably Miss Dalby.
I want you to know she is in tears typing up some text to me
about
how heartwarming and how fulfilling it is to hear you say that and how honored she would be. Right, also, it's completely no pressure. She's in tears, red in the face. It's probably made her day.
Can I get one word in? Don't text anything yet.
Because we decided not to go with you. So don't get your hopes up.
You know how cruel that would be? No. Because when we do probably ask you, it'll be in a few years. So just wait till then.
She's still typing right now.
But just send it to him. Don't send it to me. Because then I have to respond. And I'm like, oh, but I can't tell her yet. But send it to him, though. It should be good. But that was pretty funny because we were like, what adults do we trust that are not our parents?
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm not going to get my dipshit brother to be like, you take her to be your wife?
Well, it's like a whole thing. You have to, like, get, like, a license or whatever, don't you?
And you know who I would trust to have that license?
Yeah.
I bet you Miss Tommy
she'll probably start looking into it now.
You know what I mean?
So it's a good thing you gave her a few years warning.
Exactly. And it's like, neither of us, me and Maddie are both like, definitely not the Christian that your parents are. Like, you know what I mean? Because our parents are like,
where you need a fucking minister or whatever.
Yeah, like we're not doing that shit because they're like their church is the type where women can't be pastors or part of the church, and it's like.
Oh, I had like 3 potential bits to go off of, but none of them materialized.
Are you them all now?
No, I didn't have any clear connection.
Perfect bit.
Dude, I'm going to see the Mario movie.
The Mario movie? There's another one?
Yeah, the sequel. It came out Wednesday. I'm going to see it tonight. It's apparently horrible.
In a shock to absolutely no one.
No, but the first one was
good because it had momentum captured from not existing previously. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's a good way of phrasing it. And I think you're 100% correct.
Right? Now that you've had it, there's no, 1, nostalgia. It happened 3 years ago, right?
Sure.
2, the whole point was like, oh my God, we all had this. And now there's something.
I think the criticism I've seen is that there's not a plot.
Because Because there wasn't really one in the first one.
There was one. It was just so generic.
No, really, it was combining a few Mario games loosely around an already pretty generic plot.
No, but it had like a plot.
What's the plot? Remember it for me.
Bowser's coming.
Which is what movie? Which is what game?
Well, no, I'm not disagreeing that it's cobbling together a few different games.
Right.
I was saying, though, that it still had a plot.
But it wasn't a strong mover of the movie.
Sure.
So now you gave away pretty much the strong... Why did they pick that plot? Because it was pretty much the strongest one they had, right? When they were first envisioning this movie, it was more like, hope this works.
That is kind of the thing. You can't do Bowser kidnapped the princess more than once in a movie. If you do it twice, then it's kind of like...
Why did it not work the first time?
Yeah, then it's kind of like, what are we doing?
Exactly. So you can't do this shit again.
Bring your mic a little closer.
Sorry.
But I agree all the shit.
You can't do this shit again.
But they brought back Star Fox.
One, don't gaff. Two, don't know.
Nintendo used to make this old spaceship game where you were a fox. You flew a spaceship and you blew shit up.
He has a character in Smash Bros.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he hasn't had a new game in like 20 years or something.
Probably because that game sucked.
People like it. But he's in the new movie, apparently.
Okay, but regardless. So when they made this movie, they put out 14 different plots, right? They're like, this could be the plot, this could be the plot, and then they all decided the best plot is this plot. And they weren't like, how can we make 7 movies out of this? They were like, hope this is a good movie. And then they made $1 bajillion. And then they were like, fuck, we should probably make a second movie.
No, they had like teases for the second one in the first one.
Only because they were like, every movie does that now. We're gonna kick the door open for the next one.
Yeah, you might as well tease Yoshi.
Right?
Yeah.
And now they're like, we've had 14 plots. Now we have 13. But automatically the best one is out.
But this has like 13% on Rotten Tomatoes. This new
which means that it was already weak in the first place.
Actually, no, it's not 13. It's I think it was like mid-40s. But still.
And that's probably what the rest of the plots were. And honestly, if it weren't for the nostalgia, if you released the Mario movie now again, without like ex-ante nostalgia, it's probably a 60% movie.
But it has such a crazy cast, though.
I agree.
It's like Donald Glover is Yoshi.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's not even a joke.
I believe that. Is he as childish Gambino or as Donald Glover?
I don't know. Didn't he give up childish Gambino?
I don't know.
I think he did.
But do you know what I know?
It's the end of the episode.
This is America.
Don't catch you slipping now.
Don't catch you slipping up.
I only watched that for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
And weren't you like, what was this all about?
Yeah. It felt so mundane compared to how people talked about it.
That's kind of how I feel about that Suicide song by Logic. Do you remember this?
No.
Logic put out a song about suicide and how you shouldn't do it. And the title was The Suicide Hotline. And people were like, this means something. And the other people were like, it's fucking Logic. And now every time I see that pop up, I'm like, this would have made me kill myself more if I was in a suicidal position.
I was working on my truck the other day.
No, the better bit would have been...
And I was putting some headlights on it.
No, you've missed the bit.
What's the bit?
Should have been, I ate 2 hard-boiled eggs yesterday. And I found that really interesting.
I ate 2 hard-boiled eggs yesterday and it made me want to kill myself. And it reminded me of the Logic song.
You agree that was the best.
Yeah.